All right, everyone, time for Tech Talk with Steve Miano. Have you ever sent an email and realized for whatever reason, bad idea? Have you ever wished you could just unsend that email before you got into hot water, especially that reply all button at work when you kind of talk about someone and everybody else sees? Well, you're not alone, and after years of testing, Google may be here to help. Our resident expert and owner of that computer store, Steven Miano, is here. Steven Miano, good morning to you.
Good morning, Friendy.
All right, let's lay it on down, Steven. So what exactly is undo send?
Undo send is exactly what it sounds like. And you send that email, you instantly regret it. Holy shnikes, what did I just do?
Yeah,
My world is
exactly.
going to come crumbling down. Oh, wait, click, undone.
Okay, so what do we need to know about this at this point?
Well, undo send, it's not actually undoing the send. And this is a feature that's been in testing for years. And there are a couple of other email clients that have had similar features. Basically, what they do is they pause the actual sending of the email for between 5 and 30 seconds. It's kind of like when you write a letter and you put a stamp on it and you put it on the kitchen table before you take it out to the mail.
Right.
It gives you a minute to think about it and be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that about Julie in accounting, her nose isn't that big, or whatever.
Exactly, yeah. So how exactly does it work? I know we have a video from the YouTube channel of Google. How does it work?
Well, it works by, on the server side, Gmail's just basically pausing that email. It's not turned on by default. You can enable it and set the timer from anywhere between 5 and 30 seconds.
Okay, so let's say I send an email and I notice I'm like, oops, I shouldn't have sent that email, and I'm on like the 25th second. Will there be a pop-up that comes up and say unsend?
You basically have to click that button. So you have a short period of time, a short window to have
undo.
Buyer's remorse, I guess, or sender's remorse.
Right.
Now it should be noted this is only a Gmail thing. If you use Yahoo
Hotmail
or Hotmail or any of the others, they don't have that feature right now.
So if I use so it doesn't matter who the recipient is as long as I'm
correct.
A Gmail at Gmail.
If you're sending it from Gmail, yeah, and that's kind of the big, like Outlook and Exchange, and Microsoft, they've had this for years, but it only works within that organization because once the email leaves your service, that's it. You can't stop it because you no longer have any control over it.
Do you think, Steven Miano, that someone might create something where it could go into the internet sphere and pull your email back once it's sent?
I mean,
you're
looking at some core changes in how email is done, but I wouldn't doubt that will happen in the next number of years because, I mean, this is one of those features that it's kind of on the top of everybody's, oh, I wish I could just unsend that email.
Exactly.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Or text message, too. Sometimes you send a text.
Yeah,
and it's
oh,
like,
man. So it's possible. It would require some pretty big changes to, like, the core of how the internet handles email, but, I mean, it's entirely possible and not an entirely bad idea because... Yeah,
sticky situation. So really quick, Steven, so how does it work? So how do you undo send? Like, what do you do? Do you go to settings to set everything?
You click on the little gear, and then you select settings. You go down, and there's actually a section that says undo send. You go ahead and enable that, and then you choose your cancellation period. Like I said, between 5 and 30 seconds. Okay. You go ahead and save those settings, and poof, there it is.
And it goes. Okay, so basically kind of just stalls in the outbox.
Yeah, it just kind of sits there
seconds.
for an extra 5 to 30 seconds so that you can regret your terrible life decisions and then undo them.
Okay, so once again, this is only with you have to have an @Gmail account.
Yeah, it has to be a Gmail account.
Wow, there it is. Yeah. Well, I'm guessing this might get to something bigger, Steven.
I think we're going to see a big growth, an adoption of this kind of technology.
Right now, it's 5 to 30 seconds. Who knows? Later, it might be up to a minute.
It would be handy.
All right, Steven Miano, owner of that computer store, folks. Thank you, Steven, for popping by again. Of course, we'll see you next week. Stay with us. We're back after this.